withdraw petition against Tinubu and stop messing around. Labour Party faction tells Peter Obi. The Labour Party faction said Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, has shown a lack of seriousness in his legal battle against President Tinubu's election victory. A faction of the Labour Party, led by Lamidi Apapa, has asked the party's presidential candidate in the last general election, Peter Obi, to withdraw his case against President Bola Ahmed Tinubu at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal (PEPT). The faction gave the advice on Friday, June 2, 2023, following the incident which happened at the tribunal on Thursday, where the court chided Obi and Labour Party for lack of preparation in their petitions and thereby stepped down the hearing. Speaking at the press conference in Abuja on Friday, the National Publicity Secretary of the faction, Abayomi Arambambi, said the development vindicated their position that Obi is not serious about his court case. Arambambi added that the Labour Party presidential candidate has failed to provide any concrete evidence to back his claims since the PEPT began hearing, alleging that Obi's motive, as well as his co-travelers, is to scuttle the wishes of the Nigerian masses who freely offered their support to the party. He said, "We have followed with keen interest, and the so-called legal team assembled by Peter Obi challenging the outcome of the February 25 presidential election by the Independent National Electoral Commission have had like a shameful development, and even the approach by the legal team has not been right." Further said that the presidential election by the Independent National Electoral Commission, like many other Nigerians, have had faith in the system, but Peter Obi has said otherwise and has said that there has been errors in the outcome of the February 25 presidential election by the Independent National Electoral Commission. He said, like many Nigerians that have come to the conclusion that Obi is not only taking Nigerians for a ride, but also has continued to waste the hard-earned resources donated by Nigerians for this purpose to even enrich himself the more. All of you here who have been following this case can recall that the day we had an altercation in court with Julius Abure's group, INEC announced that Peter Obi could not pay for CTC from ECO8 and other documents. That now compelled them to only present 30% of the materials they would need for the hearing at the election petition tribunal. How would any right-thinking person go to an election tribunal with only 10% of documents where none of them will be accepted or agreed to be tendered by other political parties? 3 days ago, they said 2 of their councils were sick, and yesterday on Thursday, they could not even find a single process with the array of senior advocates of Nigerians with Obi. This is what we have been saying, that they are just trying to hoodwink the public, deceiving the obedience and giving them false hope that they have something at the tribunal. It is evident that from the attitude displayed by them when they wrote a letter to INEC that Obi could not pay 1.5 million naira. Who are they deceiving? Cancer was sick. That is why we have consistently maintained that Obi is not serious. He came into the party with nothing. He didn't fund the election. He didn't fund the party. And he didn't do anything for the party. He only came to mess up the entire process and they say Nigerians that he had something to offer to them. The Labour Party is thereby calling on him to step down his selfish ambition rather, and stop messing up the party if he has nothing serious to present to the tribunal. Sincerely, this Papa is really a thorn in the flesh of Peter Obi and the Labour Party. I am not in support of any political party, and I said earlier, I'm not in support. But we can see that Papa is really against the party Apapa is not even after the progress of the party at all, since Abure has been reinstated as the chairman. Apapa has been disgracing himself with his followers. 5. Peter Obi also has been so calm in some areas. We saw that Peter Obi said some things that he needed to say that he didn't say. There are some actions that he needed to take that he didn't take. Even have we seen it, if Peter Obi becomes the president of Nigeria, or assuming he has won the election, can Peter Obi handle the case of Nigeria? Nigeria is a nation that has a lot of problems. Can Peter Obi survive the heat? Can Peter Obi survive the heat of politicians of the cabals? Can Peter Obi stand his ground? Peter Obi has been known to be a gentle person. He has been known to be a religious person. But can Peter Obi take the bull by the horn? These are 1,001 questions that need to be asked. Fine, we don't know, maybe if Peter Obi, okay, the case is still in court. If it's not given the verdict to become president, or if the court does not accept his claim that he won the election, Peter Obi still contest again next 4 years against the president now, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. If Peter Obi is ready, will Labour Party still support him? A faction is already against him, saying that Peter Obi doesn't have money, doesn't have any money to spend. That it was Labour Party that brought all the money, and Peter Obi was not serious. Fine, if you look at it from an angle, when court told them to present witnesses, how can Peter Obi and Labour Party, his group, say that the two witnesses are sick? This is so funny. It's like we saying that rat swallowed money in maybe a WAEC office or INEC office, or snake swallowed money. Do they think that Nigerians are stupid? This is uncalled for. How can you say the two witnesses are sick at the same time? Fine. If they are sick, did they tender the form, or did they tender any proof from doctors, from a reliable doctor that they are truly sick? How can two witnesses coincidentally be sick at the same time? They really need to look into this. Now, Apapa is saying that they just pretended 10% of the petition case, and it is not acceptable. Apapa is also saying that Peter Obi, the court told him to pay 1 million naira. Peter Obi said he does not have the money. Who is deceiving who? So also Peter Obi must also look into the case of Apapa, because he's trying to break him, and Apapa, fine, he's bringing all the secrets of Labour Party out. No party, there's no party in Nigeria that does not have its own internet crisis, but Apapa trying to break a Labour Party, and also trying to be in support of President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The Labour Party and Peter Obi really needs to look into this matter.